A big hello to all my wonderful future doctors out there. It feels so good to say it. I know it might be feeling really good to hear it out as well. And I hope, my dear children, you are happy, you are healthy, you are doing all good. And yes, NEET examination is almost there. The final destination has finally is very close to you. And yes, there are two scenarios. Either you could be worrying about your examination or you could be working on it. I want you all to be in the second category of the children who are working really hard towards their goal. Are you ready? If you're ready to work really hard towards your goal, do let me know in the comment section that we are ready, ma'am. Yes? So, getting ahead with today's video, very important video, where I am going to talk about these few things, that is PU1 chapter, their weightage and expectation. As in, for example, there might be chapters that might not give you so many questions each year. So I'll be talking about them. Then probably you can keep them towards the end of your preparation cycle. If you're someone who is worrying about, I have not studied much and now I am trying to focus, so I should be prioritizing more important chapters, then this would be the perfect video for you. Then I'll be telling you that these are the chapters that have more weightage in your NEET examination. So same goes for PU2 as well. And now we have class-wise weightage of botany and zoology. That is, for example, in botany, how many questions come from 11th grade, how many questions come from 12th grade. About that, I'll be letting you know. Same thing goes for zoology as well. And then the level of questions in zoology and botany. How much easy questions are going to come, how much moderate, how much difficult questions are going to come or had come previously. About all of these things, I'll be talking about that. And plus, do let me know which subject do you like more, zoology or botany. So my personal favorite is zoology because I did my MSc in zoology. I did my specialization in cell biology. So it has to be zoology. So is there anyone who is in my team zoology, or are you someone who is in team botany? Do let me know that as well. Now, starting off with something important. So as I said, I'm not here to waste your time, but to tell what is good for you. So these are PU1 chapters, that is 11th grade chapters, starting from the living world, and it goes on like that. So over here I have mentioned 2024 weightage, that is in the previous year, how many questions have come from these chapters. So living world, as you can say, 0 questions came off from this particular chapter. Not to be disheartened, because the number of expected questions are always 0 to 1 from this. So this is again a low priority chapter for you guys. Biological classification 2 is the thing we think, but yeah, the previous year it came 2 questions came, so expectation is around 1 to 3 questions, so you can keep in medium weightage chapters. Plant kingdom, again it gave you 1 this year, but usual expectation is 2 to 3, so you never know what can happen, right? But let's keep it on the higher side only. Plant kingdom is a very important chapter. Okay, it's a very big chapter and it is kind of important as well. So I would not say that it might always give you 1 question every year. So let's take it an expectation to 2 to 3 questions either. With the other question papers that have come, it's just 2024, right? So there were so many years, I didn't put all the information just to make you confused why to do that, right? So please have this thing in mind. This is very much important than this. So animal kingdom gave you 5 questions the previous year. Expectation is around 3 to 4 or even now 5. Okay, morphology of flowering plants, again it gave you 5 questions in the year 2024 and expectation is around 3 to 5. So it's an important chapter. It's an important chapter. Similarly, this is also an important chapter. Okay, now structural organization in animals 3. Okay, your expectation is around 2 to 4. Okay, and cell, the unit of life, 4 questions came. 2 to 4 is the expectation. Now biomolecules, that's the power pack chapter. Okay, 6 questions came, expectation is around 4 to 6. So here the lower expectation is 4. That means this chapter is of very high priority. So if you are someone who is wanting to get at least 4 to 6 marks for sure, then I'll recommend you to target biomolecules chapter preferably first. Okay, from PU1. Now going ahead with the next set of chapters, cell cycle and cell division, my dear children, again 4 to 6 is the expectation, lower expectation, and here you have got 4. So this year also it might be coming around that. Photosynthesis higher plants 3, expectation is 2 to 3. Okay, respiration in plants gave you 2 to 3 is the expectation. Plant growth and development, again 3 came. Okay, 2 to 3 is the expectation. Breathing and exchange of gas 2 came. 1 to 2 is an expectation. So it is lesser. Okay, again coming in the lower priority chapter, but yes. Now body fluids and circulation 3 and 2 to 3 is the expectation. It's a very easy chapter, you can possibly do it. So spot the easy chapters as well. So this is an easy chapter, you can easily do it. Now excretory products and their elimination, again expectation is less. Similarly, the number of questions has also come as 2. Locomotion and movement, it is 1, but the expectation is around 2, 2, 3. So this year it had been 1, this year as in 2024. Okay. Now neural control and coordination 2, expectation is around 1 to 2. Now chemical coordination and integration is 3, expectation is around 1 to 3. So this is important. If you talk about that leak, then this is important. I'll say this is important. I'll say this is important. I'll say this is important, because they have matched up to the expectation. You get it? So these are the chapters that you should be prioritizing. Similarly, over here also, when you say I said this and this is very much important. Similarly, this chapter is important. This chapter is important. So 1, 2, 3, 4 high, very, very high important chapters out there. Okay. So if you are studying PU1, that is 11th, then probably biomolecules and the cell cycle and division is one chapter that you need to prioritize more, and then you can go ahead with these many chapters, that is cell, the unit of life, as well as animal kingdom and morphology of flowering plants. And then what do you have from here? You have photosynthesis in higher plants and plant growth and development, body fluids and circulation, and then chemical coordination and integration. And also, as I told you earlier, this is of priority. Okay, so these are the chapters, the one that I have put star mark. These are the important chapters that you definitely have to prioritize more. And in that also, what to prioritize more? Biomolecules and cell cycle and cell division. Going ahead, PU2 chapters and their weightage. If you go around that, if you can see over here, I have highlighted the ones with higher expectation, that is 4 to 7 was the expectation over here. Biotechnology principles and processes gave you 6 marks this year, matching up to the level of expectation, right? So this is important chapter. Okay, putting a star mark over here. Again over here, 6 to 7 expected. 6 is the lower limit, so obviously very important chapter, and again 6 questions have come, very important. Okay, now principles of inheritance and variations, that is basically 5 to 6 chapter was the expectation. It came, the lower limit has come, so again very important chapter. Okay, now over here biodiversity and conservation, 3 to 5 is the expectation and 5 came. Again an important chapter out there. Over here 3 to 5 again is the expectation, 5 came. So it is matching up to the level of expectation, my dear children. So this year also it could do that. That is why I am telling you, repeat this order. Now then if you have to prioritize, then we will go for this. Again 2 to 4, it is matching up the higher expectation. 2 to 4, it is 2. It is to sexual reproduction and flowering plants. It giving you 2 to 4, but over here previous year it came 2 questions came. So yes, now here biotechnology and its application, 2 to 4 is the expectation, 4 questions came, important. So if I have to prioritize, I will be prioritizing them in this particular order. I have the starred one. Okay, the starred one are the most important ones. The orange ones that I have marked over here, very, very, very important. Start with them and then go ahead with the blue ones and then the one that I have starred. You can go like that. So first you go with 1, 2, 3 chapters. Okay, that is biotechnology principle and processes, then molecular basis of inheritance and principles of inheritance and variation, and then what do you do? So 1, 2 and 3. And then what do? You go ahead with this 4th, okay, and with this 5th, and then with this 6th, and with this 7th, okay, and this 8th. This is how probably you can round around the chapter weightage. Okay, and the next chapter, next set of chapters, if you do not have time, then go practice the questions. So go practice more questions, but try to finish your syllabus. I know it's difficult to complete, I understand that, but if you're watching one-shot videos, then do questions, okay? Watch the one-shot videos, do the questions, and in that way only you are analyzing things, okay? And now if you do not have the time to watch the one-shot videos with the limited amount of information that you have, start solving the questions, okay? It will be really, really helpful for you. Now, class-wise weightage of botany and zoology. If we talk about botany, okay, so basically class 11th gave 54%, okay, 54% question, and class 12 gave 46%. So basically class 11th is where you get more botany from. Same thing goes for zoology as well. Class 11th is where more zoology questions came from. Class 12th is where lesser amount of questions came, but still, yes. So basically if we see the order, in general also, before going ahead with that, if you see the order in general also, in the case of biology, more questions are going to come from class 11th, and then comes class 12th. Then comes class 12th, because obviously here the chapters are also way too much. So priority would be given more to that. So previous year almost around I'll say 53 questions came from 11th grade and 47 questions, the rest of the 47 question came from your 12th grade. So it's like few number differences there. So but if at all you are prioritize the chapters that I have told you in 11th and then go ahead with 12 chapters which I have asked you to prioritize. It will be really helpful for you guys. Now do not worry, I will be bringing up a strategy video as well. So over here I just meant for you to have an idea of the chapter weightage and things like that. I'll be giving you proper structured strategy of how you can score really great mark as well in the case of biology. That's my promise. Just do not worry about that. Now the level of questions in zoology and botany, if you see, that's a good thing for you. Okay, so easy questions are just 16%, difficult question is even more lesser. It is medium weightage, medium difficulty questions that have come. So medium difficulty means every one of us can easily do it. Let's have that belief in ourselves that we can do it, my dear children. So in the case of zoology, medium difficulty questions were 70%, and I'm pretty sure that you all can do it. Why are we just worried about this difficult set of questions that are gonna come? Let's give this a big shot, that is easy and the medium questions. Yeah, same goes with the level of questions for botany, that is even more easy. Easy questions are 34%, medium questions which came the previous year 2024 was 52%. So easy and medium has the more weightage, difficult only 14%. Again, do we have to stress about the difficult set of questions? No. If we can really score well over here, that will improve our score drastically. So make sure you are doing that. So let's just hope that the exam will be easy. You are going to give your 100% for that. You are going to target all set of questions, especially the easy and the medium ones, and I am here to help you out with that. Okay, so we would be releasing out PYPs, previous year paper, from 7th. Okay, from 7th April, that is Monday, my dear children. You have to listen to us teaching. You have to try to solve it by yourself as well. That should be a promise, my dear children. Whenever you get time, however you decide your timeline, one day, okay, if you're not watching it that day itself, one day wherever you are going to solve physics, you're going to watch that video. Okay, that should be a paka practice that you are having. Otherwise, how would you be able to analyze? And also there is mock test. So in one strategy video, I told you that every 3 to 4 days you should be trying to give a full length exam, that is 3-hour examination. So if you are someone who is finding difficulty in finding the papers, okay, I know that you have previous year papers, but this time we have the 5 full length free mock test as well. So it's known as Abhyas NEET Test Series 2025. Do not be worried, it is totally free, so you don't have to pay anywhere, you just have to register. The link will be given in the description box. Go register there and practice. I'm telling you, all these things are equally important. You watch one shot videos, definitely, no problem. Okay, you watch one shot videos from wherever you want, whatever teacher, whichever teacher you like, you can watch them, because obviously we know that we are not providing it now, as of now, because there is so less time, and if we crumble down things, I don't know how it will turn out. So yes, you can rely on whatever sources you have, but my dear children, we are promising you that we are going to give you previous year paper solution, mostly 3 previous year paper. If you want more, we can give you more as well. So make sure you are practicing those papers and then you are tallying your answers with us if you have any problem. Now apart from that, after every 3 to 4 days, okay, after every 3 to 4 days, if you do not have much papers to solve, we have free mock test, something that is really new. So PYPs and all, it's done, it's already been done, okay, given to the children. Okay, but this time you get new question, you might get new questions. So new questions, you can find it over here as well in the mock test. I'll definitely recommend you to go ahead and try it out. After every 3 days, one mock test each. You do not have those many days left, right? So it will fill up. 5 full-length mock tests will be there, and we will be providing you video solutions as well. So please do not worry about the solutions. Okay, we are here to help you out. I hope you got that, and I hope you have watched the 1 month strategy video and also a very important information about the exam pattern change. If you have not watched it, go watch it. It's there in the channel, and also recommend it to your friends if you think it is useful. Okay, only if it is useful you can recommend it to your friends. You do not need to waste time just because Jasmine ma'am said so. So my dear children, this is the thing that I had to talk about, the biology chapter wise weightage. Okay, if we come up with something better to tell you, we will be bringing out certain videos like that. This is just an initial help. So there are certain people who do not know from where to start. Okay, at this particular point of time where so many teachers are releasing this and that and this and that, you don't know where to start. So this is where you start. I have told you the chapter weightage wise, you can prioritize those chapters and target for more score. Okay, works? Does that work? I hope it works, and I wish you all the best, future doctors out there. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and also like the video, and also comment down whatever you feel. Okay, and also if you have any doubts, you can ask us. We are here to solve it. Wishing you all the best, lots of love and biggest hugs. Bye bye. Take care.